Sarah Palin is not stupid. You can love her or you can hate her. You can agree with her or disagree with her. But Sarah Palin is not stupid. Among other things, she graduated from college and was elected governor of the state of Alaska. Admittedly, it took 6 years and a number of colleges to graduate. Admittedly, her degree was not from a real prestigious college, nor was it a particularly demanding discipline, but she did get a degree, and that would put her in the slightly above average range for intelligence. There is one document circulating the internet that indicates she has an IQ of 85. Although I am not a psychologist or a psychiatrist, someone with an IQ of 85 most likely could not be able to graduate from college, nor be able to read a speech as Sarah Palin is able to. However, because she isn't stupid doesn't mean she has the intellectual ability to be President of the United States or even qualified to be a commentator. Sarah Palin is essentially someone who you would expect to see in a Disney formula movie. The formula is that there is a slightly dysfunctional and perky heroine. She is confronted by some evil and or powerful force. There is a struggle. There is a climactic confrontation. The heroine wins, and sometimes by using their perky or their dysfunctionalness, and at the end all is sweetness and light. I knew nothing of her prior to her being nominated to run for the Vice President of the United States on the Republican ticket. After the election, the people who ran John McCain's campaign said the reason they picked her was that she really stood out in her ability to give a speech. My own interpretation of her being nominated was that it was John McCain's concession of losing the election. John McCain is married to an attractive and very rich woman. He is a United States Senator. What would he want with the grief of being president? He gave the right-wing faction of the Republican Party one of their own, so they could not get on his case about not doing that. When she gives a speech at $100,000 per speech, she can be very good. However, she is fundamentally lacking in her ability to think on her feet. This is because she has a general lack of understanding as to how the system works. Apparently she was confused about whether South Africa was just part of Africa or a different part of the country. Another example is she could not even name one other Supreme Court case other than Roe versus Wade. She did not, among other things, know which magazine she read. The trick she does in her speeches and writing on her Facebook page is to take things that most people like or admire. This could be the military, John Wooden, or a mother grizzly bear. When she has the audience in that imagery, she gives some vague statement that really doesn't deal with the implications of the vague statements. These would include things like a desire to stimulate the economy by cutting taxes. No one likes paying taxes. What she will fail to tell the public is what services will be cut if the taxes are cut. She will claim to be a supporter of the military, but she will fail to tell you what do we need such a large military for. If you look at the big countries around the world, none are in a position to or have an expressed desire to go to war with us. She was on Barack Obama's case for not stopping the British petroleum oil leak. When Bill O'Reilly asked her what Barack Obama should have done to stop the leak, she could not give an answer. She even gave an innuendo that indicated that Barack Obama did not spring quickly into action as a result of campaign contributions he received from British Petroleum. It is in the best interest of both Barack Obama and British Petroleum to get the hole plugged as soon as possible, and to minimize the environmental damage. Sarah Palin is not stupid. However, she lacks the intellectual powers that would make her suitable for being the President of the United States.